Welcome back to Good Morning SKN, and welcome to a thought-provoking segment that shines a spotlight on the transformative journey of community development. Today we explore the remarkable power that lies within communities to drive positive change, foster resilience, and create a vibrant future for all. Communities are the backbone of society, comprising diverse individuals who share common spaces, experiences, and aspirations. Yet, community development goes beyond mere coexistence. It encompasses a collective effort to shape the present and future of our neighborhoods, towns, and cities, ultimately creating thriving environments that nurture and empower everyone within them. In this segment, we will delve into the inspiration story of Delroy Prentice, Community Development Officer with the Development of Community Development and Social Services. Good morning, Delroy.
Morning,
and
Delroy.
happy you could join us on Good Morning SKN. So let's get right into the discussion, Delroy. The beginning of your interest in community development, where did it all started?
Yeah, well, first off, let me thank you all for bringing me on the show. I watch it all the time, so
that's
yeah,
sweet.
it's good for me to finally be here.
Awesome.
My work in community development started in 2014.
Okay.
It would have been after I returned from studying in America.
Okay.
I was approached by the then representative for the ministry, who would have been Honorable Marcella Liebod.
Okay.
Yeah, she would have played a part in my journey towards going to school and everything. So
Nice.
when I came back, she approached me and she was like, I need help in these communities. I want you to help me. So I was like, say no more. I'm down. P.S. Ratan, she brought me in the ministry. And since 2014, I've been fully engaged in developing communities throughout stkittsnevis.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Indeed.
So let's talk about, well, you spoke about one role model. I might assume that Miss Ratton is a next role model. And do you have...
Yes. I have Honorable Marcella, but that's my first role model because,
nice.
yeah, she believed in, especially when you, because I'm from the Macknight community.
Okay.
So when you're from Macknight, you don't really find too much people believing in the young men down there.
Sad.
Yeah, which is really sad. So she was one who really said, you know what? I believe in you. I'm going to play a part in you. But I've had Miss Rattan would be a role model. And just genuinely, anybody I see doing good, whether they're older than me or younger than me, that's a role model for me.
I want to ask, as you say, we discredit persons from Macknight, some persons from Newtown, some persons from Irishtown.
Yes.
How did you manage to rise above that discredit? I want to know.
It wasn't easy because, you know, there are times when even some persons in society who you won't expect the stigma from,
Yes.
you get it. Like when I was younger, I remember I wanted to buy a truck because, you know, my uncle's a trucking, so I would have wanted to drive a truck. And then when I went to the police station, I asked the officer, how do you go about getting a truck license? And she was fine. She told me everything to do. And then when she asked me where I'm from, I said I'm from Macknight. And this were her exact words. She said, oh, I'm surprised you want to drive truck because our liar down there is gunman and thief. So if you're not strong mentally, stuff like that will break you. But I have a strong support system around me. I have good people in the community because Macknight has a lot of great people in it. It's just a minute few who give us a bad name. But yeah, I have a strong support system around me. So stuff like that don't really break me.
Wow. And people don't understand that things that they tell us can have an impact on us. Because what if you took that negative and you said, okay, I am
Since there's a gunman and a thief, I'm going to show you how we got it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, things like that wouldn't break me.
I'm happy you rose above that. Proud of you, Delroy.
It's very sad how much they stigmatize communities. It's very sad.
Wow.
So Delroy, share with us the significance of community development. How important it is.
Well, as you said in your introduction, basically community development is the backbone of our society. And if your back don't work, then you're not used to anything. You see what I'm saying? We have a great mantle to maintain. A lot of our persons right now are going through a lot of hidden pain. They don't show it, whether financially, sexually abused, a bunch of stuff. So what we try to do is we try our best to correct with stakeholders as well a lot of the ills them that are in our society. So if you don't have Marcella always said, stronger communities, stronger families, safer communities.
Yes.
And if you don't have safe communities, we don't have a safe country.
Wow.
So we try our best to definitely go out there and do what we actually say our name is: community development, develop the community.
Wow. So who are some of the stakeholders that ensure that the community development program?
Well, we work with a bunch of stakeholders. We work with NGOs. I work with a lot of community groups. I work with schools. I work with police. I work with nurses. I work with health. I work with, believe it or not, for the past 4 years, I've been actually working with a lot of the ex-gang members and some present gang members in the community to basically try to bring back a level of calmness in our community. So we work with anybody who wants to work with us, we work with them. We don't have any picks.
I like that. I like that. Wow. Yes. Positive vibes. I love it. I love it. Wow. So let's talk about your role and responsibilities. We spoke about family earlier.
Yes.
We know most of the family dynamic is a single parent household where mom is both mom and dad, and she works extra long hours.
Yes.
What program do you does your department, let me not say you because I don't want to put everything on your shoulder.
Right.
What program does your department have to keep these youths, I don't want to say safe, but keep them engaged so that they don't end up in the bad part?
Right. Well, what we do is our ministry celebrates Family Month.
Okay.
Family Month starts from May the 15th to June the 15th.
Okay.
Yeah, so we recently had a bunch of activities. We had because my zone stretches from Central Bastia, which includes McKnight Market Street, all the way down to Trinity. Oh. Yeah, so it's a big zone, including Village, Buckley's, all of that. So what we had for the area was I partnered with the schools, the Dr. William Connor Primary School and the Bronte Wells Primary School. I had a movie night at the Dr. William Connor Primary School. The families came out. We had the mothers, the fathers, the children watching movies, interacting, laughing, and basically sharing ideas about, because for example, I may be a family who may need a little guidance, so there were other families there who was able to share and connect with each other as well. So it was a positive family building experience. And then we had a games night at the Bronte Wells Primary School. That was really nice. It was supposed to finish at 8 o'clock, but persons had so much fun. We was there till like 10:30. And similar, we played games, we had bingo, we had family sharing with each other, we had a backyard gardening session in the Old Road community, where we had families come out, share about nutrition, health, planting food, sharing food as well. And then we also do camps, we do family sessions, financial sessions as well, teaching people about how to save, planning a future for their children as well. So we do we're fully engaged with building families in the department.
That's a lot.
I know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that these things exist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you're here to enlighten us this morning.
Of course. Mr. Patience, as a community development officer, what are some of the highs and lows of being a community development officer?
I'll start with the lows first.
Yes.
The law is, if I want to be able to fix every ill in St. Kitts, whether it's sexual abuse, crime, everything, but limited budgets.
Yeah.
So that's the only downside. Sometimes you have this grand project.
Yeah.
You see, you look on the TV, you see it in these big countries happening, but when it's your time to do it in this little country, it's we don't have the money like America, we don't have money like England, but it's more good. It's more good to me than bad. It's not bad, I would say, because the love I receive from people and, seeing you help people. For example, we do the PAP alleviation program.
Right.
That program, we see it brings smiles on people's face.
Yes.
Right now, we're currently doing uniform assistance because it's a 2-unit department. We have community development, which is my side, and then there's the social assistance side, where I work with social officers to go out there and target the community. So right now, we are doing the uniform sign up for families who may need assistance with that, and we also do a food program as well. So it's more good. The only bad thing will be you can't get all the money in the world.
Yes.
What about grants? Have you ever tried?
Our department receive. So another area that we do as well, we do community-based organizations registration. So if persons are interested in signing up a community group, we do that as well. You register with us, and then we receive funding from like UNESCO, USAID, OAS, these type of organizations, and then we share these with the community. So we've actually given grants from our department in the past, and we also have funding as well for community groups up to 2,500. So if there's these ideas that you want to do, whether it may be a camp, it may be a cleanup, etc., you can reach out to our ministry, and we'll assist you as best as we could.
I like that.
Okay, what about receiving help from the private sector and other persons?
Yes, we also receive a lot of help from the private sector. Whenever because we can't do it alone. Finances, we all know that we can't do it alone. We always reach out. I don't want to call any names,
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, but we receive a lot of help from private funders. We want to thank them as well for that as well too, for all who've helped us in the past.
Okay, good stuff. They know who they are and they would have gotten their flowers.
Yeah.
So, tell us about some before we speak about what we have.
If you want to talk about beach cleanups, we can talk about that. If you want to talk about helping families, we can talk about that. If you want to talk about the only person right now reaching out to prisoners coming out of prison, because I try to do a lot, because my area especially, I try to do a lot of work with at-risk people, not just youth, at-risk people, because there are a lot of persons in my community. So you may find me helping persons with resumes. You may see young men coming out of prison not knowing what to do. I reach out to the social officer, I assist them there. But yeah, it's a bunch of stuff.
You're doing excellent
Football
things.
camps, a bunch of stuff.
I like that. But he's being pretty coy though. He's being coy. You want to start?
Of course.
Because he's being coy.
That's one of the things, that's one of the areas that his ministry, Mr. Prentice, have done. He participated in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals project of keeping and preserving clean beaches, which is a partnership with the Irishtown Primary School.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You also, there's scholarship donation assistance to the best performing female student at this Irishtown Primary School.
Yeah.
How was that?
Into education.
How was that?
That's amazing, and I want to let you all know as well too that one of my biggest sponsors for that program is a guy by the name of Craig Holiday. Okay. He was one of the youths them in McKnight who was into that gang lifestyle.
Okay.
Right. So I was surprised when Craig reached out to me. He was like, "Bye, may want to see no other youth got on these parts, so what I could help you with to keep these youth here out of trouble." And for me to see a farmer youngster doing this was really impressive to me. So shout outs to Craig with that. And it's good because schools need help, students need help.
Yes.
So helping, I've never thought I would be doing scholarships and stuff like that. I've never saw that happening in my life, so I'm really proud to see me and other persons doing these things.
You didn't see that, but the creator had that in line for you.
Yeah.
Wow. So we talk about so let me continue here. You've made sports day donations to Dr. William Connor
Irishtown
Primary and the Irishtown for their sports.
Yeah, and I just want to say with the school, I haven't given to Branty Welch yet, and every time I go down there, it's always, you always give Irishtown everything.
Soon.
Yeah, I'm coming to Branty Welch soon.
Okay, I like that. Yes. First, yes. Clearing it up. You participated in the Copolad seminar in Fortaleza, Brazil, about reducing drug use, drug trafficking, and building resilient communities.
Yes.
Nice.
And you also participated in a seminar to develop disaster response mechanism in the Caribbean region and food security plan with the European Union in Antigua. So you're being coy. You're being coy about you. You're being humble.
Yeah, I mean humble. I see Marcella do so much more and more humbler than me.
So you want to give Marcella some extra flowers, although she knows you want to get the coolest governor general?
The coolest governor general in the world. She don't know I love her. Amazing woman. Like, I cannot boast about anything because Marcella have done million times more than I've done.
Right.
And she's a lady. She wouldn't talk about anything that she does.
Yes.
So I try to mimic myself a lot after her. Very wonderful lady.
Very humble.
Very humble. So.
Yeah, and she's always been like she in Prickly Pear Alley, Damien. Like I admire the relationship she and Damien has had for years. So now hearing about you, Delroy, I didn't know there was the next one. I just
there are many of you. Many of us. There's Kareem.
Listen, the one side guys, Dijon. Well, that he's my nephew.
Yeah.
But Damien is like. Damien's been a fixture from since I've known myself.
Damien is the right hand. Damien is the right hand.
Yes. Coolest Gigi.
Ever.
in the world.
In the world.
Yeah. So, do you want to encourage others? Well, let me ask you, do you want to encourage others
to get involved
in their community?
Well, definitely. This is the camera you said.
It's right there.
For the whole of stkittsnevis right now, we see what's going on. Young people need guidance. Our elders who have come before us, they need help. I'm encouraging everybody, reach out, help. It could be $20. It don't even have to be financial.
Yeah.
It could be your time.
Yes.
If you know how to talk Spanish and somebody needs a class, volunteer your time. We want a country that is the best country in the world, and we're not gonna get that country unless all of us are fully involved, engaged, donating, giving back. Let's keep, and I want us to keep saying it's safe as well, because I don't like the crime. I hate the crime. So I want all of us to do our part. Not politics. Take the politics out of it. Because I want to say that a lot of people try to make crime political. It's not.
It's not.
Let's fight crime together with Dr. Joe, with Mr. Richards, with Mr. Everybody do their part. So, and then that way now we'll have more tourists coming to St. Kitts, and we have more money in our pockets.
Yes, more money. I like that. I love that. Well, I'm impressed, and as I said, to meet another one of Marcella's mentees
from McKnight. They stigmatize those communities. So to see someone from McKnight
come out of McKnight.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
We have one of them right here on GMSKN.
Right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Right here, indeed.
Yes. So final words, Delroy. Any final words to the people of the Federation?
My final words to the people of the Federation would be, we want St. Kitts to be the best place in the world. I always know. I mean, I've traveled a lot. I've been in a lot of countries all over the world, big countries all over the world, but I don't love nowhere like, let me not.
You love saying it's bad?
Let me use my language. I mean, I love nowhere like St. Kitts. You know what I'm saying? I love St. Kitts bad, but we have a lot of things that we need to fix. We need to start with the political tribalism.
Yes.
We need to start with the crime. We need to stop bad minding each other and live in love, because it's like Marcella always say, like 2 minutes, that's all you have. You don't have much time. So I don't have to know you all to say good morning.
Exactly.
Yes.
I don't have to know anybody to say, hey, how can I help you? Or reach out to me. You see what I'm saying? We need a St. Kitts that's the best country in the world. All the tourists want to come here. Everybody want to come to St. Kitts, have fun, spend the money, and then that way now all of us gonna live better. Now it's a big dream, but it can happen. It can happen, because there's no reason for nobody to feel like they can't do nothing. Because if I could have do it from the circumstance, single mom from McKnight, nobody helping me, and I still come out good, everybody can come out good. So we need the best St. Kitts in the world. St. Kitts and Nevis, one federation.